Hi, this is Danny Doyle, and I've decided to promote the Armor Knight, obviously. I am nothing if not fucking predictable. But, let's just swap you. Alright. Let's just get into it. I benched my calves. There's a fight between the prison nobles and going on, eh? Them villagers ripe for the pickings, boys. Let's get ours. Never did I think to see battle again. Nancy, Joe, hold the line. I will defend the gate. Nancy, you sure you're good to go right now? I know your illness hasn't truly gone away yet. Between the two of us that are past our primes, Joe, it's true my strength has been sapped by age and illness. But a hero, a true warrior, can make do with skill alone, if strength is lacking. Don't I know it? Take this blade, Nancy. I grabbed it on my way out, but it's of little use to me. Let's show these young pups that are years of experience. They make us seasoned, not stale. Wayne truly is an honorable man, to lend us arms in addition to funds and medicine. We'll show them our seasoning, Joe. May my blade turn aside theirs. May your axe crush their lances. Steel sword. Vulnerary. 2,000 gold. Nice. Oh, I bought a fireball tome for William. Although I should have bought 2, because Emily needs one too. Hold on. Taking a lunch break. Especially knowing we're getting so much gold. Alright. We get our sword, and our vulnerary, and our gold. And Nancy's growths are very Jagen-pilled. Joe is also pretty Jagen-pilled, it's looking like. Great bow, though. Oh, he has his starting inventory from when he was a green unit. That's actually pretty cool. Let's poleaxe you. The Joe Special. You're a sword user, ain't ya? Yeah, but Nancy can just slam ya. Oh my god, I forgot how fucking baller her sword hero sprite looks. Like, she's just trans femme Ike. Okay. We can review your strength is disappointing. Ariel, please, I'm begging you. Justify the fact that I like you. Okay, Ariana, kill this person. William the Billiam, fireball. There we go. You go here with fireball. Iron blade? Oh, you don't double with the iron blade. Okay. How are we doing this? Slammed the axe. Oh, it's a golden axe. Yo, this is just like General Amelia if she was awesome. Amelia if she was epic. Your Zanbada when I benched both of my calves, smiley face. Alright, Katie, go ahead and slam dam this dang guy. Then we heal you. Sigh you. You go there. Alright. There's all the anti-horse weapons, almost as if on this big open field they expected me not to bench my fucking cavalry. No, I will use infantry, and you will deal with the fact that I am using infantry. Banana. Well, I guess technically Emily's here, and I have both my flyers. But this definitely feels like an awkward time for me to say the horse boys get to go bye-bye now. Oh, I'm getting reaved! Dang, outplayed. Does Sammy double the wyverns? I'll be so fucking happy if Sammy doubles the wyverns. With the coin! Oh. I am smiling from ear to fucking ear right now. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, we get brigands. Alright, well, Iron Bow you. See, Ariel just needs to find a good matchup, right? And this is a good matchup for her. Skill, luck, res. The 3 units that people argue are the worst in Fire Emblem. Ariel, please. Please. Oh, I forgot to give her actual weapons. I am kind of spreading the lances and swords pretty thin. Especially having benched. Okay, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're not getting benched. I see how what I was saying might have sounded like I was considering benching you. And so I just, you know, I need you to know you're not getting benched. You have a crit weapon, right? I guess now that Sammy's promoted, she doesn't have to use lances. Like, we can trade them off of her. She can become an axe unit. To an extent. Get this talk. Knight Emily, are you in need of additional healing? Just Emily will do, Kayla, and no, I'm doing well. Your healing magic has me at near full strength. Say, may I ask sometime that you instruct me? I've only just begun to use healing magic. Of course, it's no trouble. Goodness knows this army needs competent healers. All these fighters trying to get killed. I wish they would be more careful, particularly my own brothers and mother. I must say, your family does amaze me with its prowess. I grew up with only my parents for company. I envy what you have. Oh, Emily, I do not mean to make you uncomfortable. In truth, as the oldest, I often wonder how my life may have been different as an only child. I'd likely not have as many gray hairs before 30. Girly pop, I know how it feels. I went gray in fucking high school. Yes, I tend to romanticize the concept of siblings in my head. I think only of companionship and never of conflict. Well, chat with me. I can fill you in with the wonders of siblings, after battle, of course. I would like that. I look forward to it. I need to get to night events to look forward to after the academy. Thank you, Kayla. Okay, we'll heal you up, Buttercup. Then move y'all up. Not in crit range, like that's Sammy's job. Goodness, I haven't seen a battle this pitched battle this large in, why, before the end of the Magus War. Oh? I thought your unit was one of the most elite and present at the final battle. A couple of months prior, I was honorably discharged, as I was pregnant with my eldest, Kayla. However, my ex-husband was there to the end. Ah, Scott mentioned the man before. No need to be on eggshells about it, Joe. That was all in the past. I had tried to put that chapter of my life behind me, and behind my children. I've heard the man was a terror on the battlefield, and in turn a terror for years once he returned home. Scott and Luke certainly inherited his strength, and his strength has not diminished over time. And you've been in contact? Scott told me he hadn't heard from him in years. No, I mean, I assume his strength remains. Oh, an enemy! Come, Joe! I know a facade when I see one. Oh, so their dad's alive. I assumed she was a single mother. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Alright, you shoot this guy with your great bow. The plot, it thickens. So will the brigand go for William the Billiam? Is this one of those where brigands will I forget the brigand AI. I'm worried because if he gets double teamed, he dies, right? Yeah, promoting Sammy was the correct choice. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Oh my god. 0 damage, 0 damage, 0 damage. It's just oops all zeros, and she doubles. Oswin 2.0. God has favorites, and so do I, and she's one of both of ours. Yeah, okay, so William was not safe. Because he would have been doubled up by the axe guy and the bandit. The axe fighter and the bandit. Fucking Reaver bullshit. Okay, at least Nancy gets the Ike crit off. And she'll get fort healing, hopefully? Dodge! Fuck! Forgive me, children. My time has come. That's unfortunate. And she's a game over. Okay. Which makes sense. For the family. Okay, I didn't realize that guy is a Reaver. We should play more defensively with them. Alright, Sammy, give Sarah some of your actual weapons. Give Horslayer, take hatchet. There we go. She's on axe duty now. Alright, so we will do this with Joe. Talk, get the talk. Go like that. Oh, I forgot to buy a fire tome. Alright, Ariel get this kill. Sai, get the crit. Very good. Okay, you do that. Heal you up. Iron Axe. Alright, you're good. And then, yeah, Nancy's a lot safer now. She dodged that guy too. And she's not gonna get hit by the Sword Reaver guy. Or Slayer. Sorry, wrong effectiveness. You need a heavy spear, actually. I'm just gonna sit back, watch this enemy phase, eat some sweet tarts. They're like my go-to movie snack. What is your go-to movie snack, chat? I'm actually curious. Comment below. Oh, Sammy's actually taking damage because it's a Great Lance. Well, you know what else is great? Sammy. Sammy's also great. And I think that's pretty great. Alright, so you... Okay, Wind on the Javelin guy. Is that a Final Fantasy animation, the wind? Maybe it's just because of FF music, but that looks kind of Final Fantasy to me. I know it's not FF5, because that's what I'm playing right now, and that's not the Eroga animation at all. Yeah, I don't know. Six knocks you into 23. Not doubling. All right. So Sammy, go Blammy. you heal up. Mostly just for the experience. I guess maybe Sammy will need some assistance. Alright, let's hit the Sword Reaver guy. Are you also a Sword Reaver guy? You're a Steel Axe guy. Okay, so we'll trade you, give you the Pole Axe, Steel Sword, the Reaver guy, kill him. Kill this person! Oh no! Sammy's under attack at Weapon Triangle disadvantage. Doesn't matter. I mean, I guess she missed, but doesn't matter. Bonk. The sword guy is not gonna reach now, which is unfortunate because I wanted him to enemy phase someone who he's not a threat to, because he's got a crit weapon. Alright, now, yeah. Triangle. Okay. Nancy, come on, you're supposed to be the Jagen. Okay, Wind Blast you. That's the wind sound. Okay, good, she dodged. She's gonna need a vulnerary anyway, I think. Or at least a turn on the fort. Okay. This guy's got a killer bow, I know that, and that's a little bit scary. A little bit scary. Alright, kill this person. Iron Sword you. Good job, Michelle. Bad job, Michelle. Got bonked. We can heal her, it's fine. We will Iron Bow you. Great boogly moogly. Alright, we need to rescue you out. Okay, we can kill you with Rose's Thorn. Da 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 da. Hatchet you. Nice. And then Iron Axe. Hit this time. Good job, Sammy. Alright, Killing Edge, 17 attack, 9 defense. Fudge nuggets. 12. Either way, the crit kills. We just have to hope for no crit. Hope for no crit. Use the sword, or use the vulnerary. Great bow you. I think we leave the great bow. We want the great bow equipped because we don't want... We actually don't want to get, we don't want to counter and free up space, right? If people just bounce off of Joe, that's less people attacking him, and also potentially less people attacking Nancy. Okay, we dodged the crits. That's good. Damn, Scott's slow. It's interesting that Scott is not force deployed more, because this feels kind of like his story more than Ariana's. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna keep deploying him. Because he seems like sort of the Elliewood or Lynn, where... not as in like a bad unit, right? But where like they're not technically... Or they're not forced, but they're kind of a like they are lords, right? And they're key parts of the story. Like, I just had sort of been assuming he was forced the whole time, but I saw on this one he wasn't, and it made me realize, like, I think that was all just kind of in my head. Him being force deployed. Any of it. Good job, Sammy, you fucking beast. And, like, you know, well, I guess it's closer to Hector and Lynn. Because I assume Hector mode is the default, but it's not. Elliewood mode's the default. Like, I always treat it like it's the default, but it's actually the bonus hard mode, right? And it is more Elliewood story than Hector's, even though Hector's a more interesting character. Hector and Lynn are both, I think, more interesting characters than Elliewood. Elliewood does have that sort of generic lord problem of, like, being boring because generic lord. I guess with Nancy being a game over as well, there is kind of a trio of lords going on. She's certainly the Lynn of the group. I thought she was the Jagen, but she's actually just Lynn. The fucking killer bow is gonna be a little bit scary to deal with. I believe we got it, though. Alright, visit here. What do we get? Those mercenaries are fighting against Lord Wayne. He has always been so kind to all that live in this valley. Here, take this, and they'll give you the strength to help him. Oh, shit. Another Master Seal. Alright, send your one-use Iron Axe. We can get Jeremiah promoted. Please tell me Nancy's not dead to, like, the Merc plus Mage or something. Fuck. Okay, she dodged. She's gaming. She's gaming. Unreal Jagen gaming. Jagen Lord. Jagen Lord. Sigurd archetype. Oh no! My Reaver! Wait. Wait, is Michelle just dead now? Fuck nuts. Fuck! I am a failure then, Mother. You were right about me all along. Nancy was totally dead, by the way. I gotta be more aggressive. I gotta be more aggressive. Because I don't want Michelle dead. I don't want Michelle dead. This isn't Merm Emblem, where we just let the bodies lie on the floor. Alright, Sammy... You're not gonna need this. Alright, we get our steel sword. We gotta assume our defensive position. We get our talk. Go ahead and do that. Fireball. Heal you up. Iron Bow you. Iron Axe. Hatchet. Great Lance you. Iron Bow you. I think Sammy honestly can handle her section all on her own. Like, look at this. Just fucking Unreal Gaming from Sammy. So I think almost everyone else heads over to the right-hand side, and Sammy takes care of the left. There we go. Alright, William the Billiam. Take care of the Wyvern with wind. Oh my god, the map wind animation actually so fucking baller looking. Who has stealables again? You have a stealable botting ring. They both have stealable vulneraries. Then there was someone who had like a stealable elixir. Yeah, this mage has an elixir. Okay. I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if we're stealing from the brigands, to be honest. I think we're about to murderize this one. Heal you. Sammy goes here. Iron Lance is the Wyvern, and now we have Triangle against that guy too. Does that put her in range of both of them? I think she's good though. Okay. Yeah, it's just Sammy solo up there. She won't double the Merc though, will she? Yeah, Merc's too fast. A little bit. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, dodging, good. Wind sound effects. William not doubling stuff anymore is unfortunate, but I guess that means Christia would be getting doubled, so he's still, I think, the better pick for our mage du jour. Killer Boat guy is gonna be a little bit scary to bait. Okay, we Steel Axe you. Alright, Iron Sword you. Very good, Michelle. Heal up William the Billiam. Just gotta watch for you. Okay, Iron Bow you. Iron Lance you. This guy's just, I guess he's just fast. He is a merc. Okay, we Fireball you. heal you up. Okay. Just wait like there. Oh no, Fancy Nancy, don't do this to me. Fancy Nancy, don't do this to me. Okay, Axe Reaver. We're good. There we go. Okay. Sammy's fine. Nancy's fine. Okay. There we fucking go. Okay. HP and that's it. Again. The faded HP only level up. Alright. Katie, go ahead and Slim Sword this guy. Katie has really disappointing combat outside of specifically the Rose's Thorn, doesn't she? God, the fucking Killer Bow is gonna be so terrifying to get. Why can't I have Sammy on both sides? Never mind, I can. Through the power of rescue dropping. Heal up Jeremiah. Heal up Katie. Nancy killed this guy. So 1, 2, 3 above. Seeing the fight makes me realize just how bad it was for those Aberdeen refugees. I wouldn't wish this on anyone. Here, take this. Bring peace to the valley again. Ooh, the rescue staff! It's A rank. What rank is Kayla right now? B, and almost there. Wait, that's actually kind of huge. Alright, Sammy doing her thing. Okay, we've got y'all. We're kind of being scary. Iron Axe the Mage. Joe, do you have a moment? As much of a moment as you get on the battlefield. What's on your mind, son? I have a confession to make. That's one that's gnawed at me since our stand at the port. Captain, I was inches away from deserting. And maybe not just myself, taking Michelle with me as well. Leaving both of you and the villagers to die. Deal with me as you see fit. Deal with you? You didn't even desert. And if you had, no doubt you'd have been back. Just like me when I deserted. Sir, what? I was a fresh recruit, barely a man. The Magus War was brutality, messed with my head, son. I'd never seen someone die before, let alone legions of men in a single afternoon. So one day I was on watch and I decided to just leave. Where did you go? What happened? I wandered the countryside for a few weeks, scraping by. Couldn't return home, only a rest waited for me there. Eventually I realized if I wanted any life at all, I had to return to my company and beg for forgiveness. Sir Wayne was gracious and took me back with no penalty. That can't be standard procedure, right? No, certainly not. But what Wayne told me was this. Son, you're a boy at heart. This war isn't your fault. You cared enough to come back to put an end to it. And I won't throw away a good soldier. Good man. Wow, Joe, that sounds like something you would say. Where do you think I got all the half-decent things I say? Point is, Jeremiah, don't hold it against you. I know where your heart lies. You're an outstanding rider and a better man. You give yourself far too hard a time for mistakes. I don't know what to say, Joe. Thank you. Enough talking for now. I have a battle to win. You're right. At your lead, Captain. Yeah, let's get this support. That was a fucking earned support right there. They bonded for real, for real. Alright, now we can put Joe here with the poleaxe. Alright, and then you go here and get the Master Seal. Heal up Ariel. Okay, 18 attack. Oh wait, are you in... Yeah, that's also in killer bow range. Okay, so we'll put you here. You up here. Alright, so they are good. Joe, do some Joe gaming. Ooh, perfectly Jagening, setting up a kill. Sammy Blammy, kablamo. There we go. Just get some more sweet tarts while we're waiting. Oh, we watched just the Sammy domination. Oh, we got more bow fodder. Awesome possum. Okay. Okay, great bow you. Longbow you. And Iron Lance you with Jeremiah. Get him a level just in time for promotion. Now we just gotta kill you. Alright, we'll sigh. And then we'll rescue Michelle out. You go down here, Iron Axe. Iron Lance. And we will take drop Michelle. We had a soldier here, 22 attack, 4 AS. So 22 doesn't kill William the Billion. Oh, but he can't reach. Okay. I guess we'll just go here, here. Triangle advantage. Katie is so disappointing. Katie might be the next bench. That Rose's Thorn, though, pretty good. Everything else, pretty bad. Alright. Get you over here. Get you over here. Operation Rescue Drop didn't really, go how I planned it to, but that's okay. Jeremiah, go get a seal on your turn off. And go ahead and promote. So I'm guessing this is gonna be a lot like Hag and Vision Quest, where we start getting like 1 seal per chapter going forward. Burger King does that too, where you can start just like promoting people left, right, and center. Heal up Nancy, heal up Fancy Nancy. Okay, 26, 24 versus 8. 26 versus 8 is 18. 24 versus 8 is 14. 18, 14 doesn't kill Scott. Okay. Scott the Wizard is not wizarding. Ma, you're safe. What the heck is going on? It seems like the whole continent is angling for war, son. There's nothing we do but escape it all. Come, Sir Wayne can explain more later. For now, we defend our allies' keep. Whoa. So assertive. No wonder the last war made Mom famous. She supported Luke, Christia, and Sarah, all of whom are benched, and she's had an unimpressive performance on this map. I don't think we'll be using Nancy long term. Sorry. The supports were a fucking sign. Okay. I think we let y'all come over. Nice job, Scott the Wizard. Oh, wait. Oh, they're going for the green unit, aren't they? He's a game over on this map. Alright. Emily, do some gaming. Ironbow, you. Iron Bow you. Bait. Fireball. Steel Axe. Joe! I seem to be making a habit of rescuing you. What's going on here? Not everybody sees war for what it is, Scott. Others, like Hesselon, are trying to take advantage of Wayne aiding us. He stood by us, so we must stand by him. Right on, Joe. Let's get him. Pretty fucking good stats now. Pretty fucking good. Alright, we have Iron Blade, Iron Great Lance. I want a couple of those. Give me a few more javelins. Even though this isn't like a jav spam game, that seems good. Give me a pole axe. Give me a hand axe. Give me a steel bow. Heal up Joe for staff EXP. Alright. They start schmovin'. Good job, Scott. Zappers from Emily. Alright, you... Oh, that could have been bad. Alright, mage over here. Can we just crit kill the Psy guy? Or crit kill with Psy? I swear to God, this crit rate is a fucking scam, Michelle! Very good, Ariel. Okay. Nice, nice. You fireball. Great bow into Iron Lance Gaming. Iron bow into Iron Lance Gaming. Ooh, we can support as well with Sammy. Is Emily gonna be a long-term? 15 speed is actually pretty fucking good. 50% growth, too. She's the mage who doubles. Yeah, let's do it. Heal up Sammy. Heal up Scott the Wizard. Start schmoving y'all. Start schmoving y'all. Okay. Mage is coming up the rear. Worthless dollars, a lot of you. I'll have to move in and finish them myself. Ooh, now he starts moving. Now he starts schmoving. That's a lot of damage. Okay, he has a stealable we want as well. So let's Iron Bow you. Move on up. Go over here. Heal you. Heal you. Now we have A rank, so now we can use rescue. You move over here. You move over here. Okay. Boss coming down. Steal the body ring. He drops the torch. Starts with... Okay, we start with Thunder. I've been here in military. Just my luck a day now, innit? Wayne's Island's and another Minerva boat to boot. And then we can get the kill with whomever we so desire. I think Sammy deserves it. And I'm guessing from the fact we got a torch this map, a torch last map, Fog of War coming up. Never should have trusted those schemings Mivarnans. Never showed their faces. They didn't. Only their coin. Sammy goes blammy. Holy shit, more strength and defense. And we're at D rank or C rank axes now? I think we're at D rank now. Seems to be the last of these lads for now. You two have a knack for timely arrivals. It seems more so to me that splitting up spells trouble. Those mercs sure had advantage in numbers, and they just kept coming wave after wave. They look like Hesselorian, by which I'm guessing we're not as welcome here as we'd hoped. That is correct, young man. Mivarna's army will have trouble entering our border, but they may not have to. Civil war bros in Hesselon. I must contact my allies. Our squabbles have created a new mess for you, Aberdans. Sir Wayne, you've done nothing but aid us. Is it the aggressors who are to blame here? But fighting in Hesselon, it makes entering Lamgolia difficult. Eh? What did you say about Lamgolia, Ariana? You weren't the only ones who had some trouble. The past couple days... That is a lot to take in. My king not only dead, but meddling in the Magus' magic? As insane as it sounds, it does explain some of the Mivarna's actions, as well as Aberda's lack of response to the war. The war was lost before it even started. Kimberly. She summoned the beasts before our very eyes. She would have no reason to lie either. The look she had, it was mad, but also fierce, determined. She truly believed those beasts would save Aberda. Joe. Mao. Should we listen to what she said? And make for Lamongia? Lamongia has been Aberda's close ally for a century. Regardless of Kimberly's cryptic ravings, the Empire is our best shot at beating back Mivarna. Traversing Hesselon during a civil war will no doubt be perilous, however. Wayne, what are your thoughts? This whole business of magic and monsters and betrayal. I'm a simple man with little to say on that front, but Joe speaks good sense. With Gungva fallen, only the Lamgolian Empire, has the might to fight Mavarna. As for travel, you should be safe in the mountains. You'll need a guide, however. I know the passes. Aberta is my home, but I was born to Hesselon merchants. Yes, I remember Scott saying as such. You know the mountain route to Longolia? Lamongia? I've traveled it many times, yes. War will have a hard time finding us there. Excellent. Your band is welcome to stay in my keep tonight. I'll provision you for your journey. I owe you a debt for your aid. War. There seems to be no escaping it, no matter where we go. I pray Lamongia holds an interest to this madness. Mother, father, I wonder if war has reached you yet. Ariana, is that you? I couldn't sleep. You couldn't sleep either. Oh, Scott, I didn't hear you coming. It's not like you to be quiet. And yes, I've been thinking. I haven't been to my birth nation in nearly 2 years. Your family? They still don't know you left the service to be with me, right? No, they don't. They didn't approve of me joining the Aberdan army, not one bit. But I had to get out of this country, away from them scrutinizing my every decision. They'd approve even less of me resigning with you. Ariana, I know you gave up a lot to help me, to help my family. I know you still care about yours as well. I hope they'd be proud of who you are. My entire life before joining up with Joe's garrison, Scott, was measured by the approval of my parents. They care for me, but the burden of my expectations, it was crushing. And being in command, I feel that pressure again. Ariana, we all love you here. We know you do your best, and that's all we can ask. We will never be a failure to us, not ever. Thank you, Scott. You say I always know what to say, but your words are from the heart, always. No need for approval or acceptance of others, but filled with passion. We've always been fire and ice, you. We've all been fire and ice, you and I. I guess you could say Fire Emblem and Ice Rider. You remember when we first met? I didn't think you'd ever speak to me again, or that I'd recover from your icy glare. Not after I nearly toppled the woman's barracks. How could I possibly forget? But even in all your being you showed me how to live in freedom. Free of expectation, free of procedure, free to give my all about those I cared about. Like you, Ariana, after all this is over, and after things with my mom is all sorted out, Ariana, I promise we can be together. For good. I don't have much money, but I'll scrape together enough. To prove to your parents I can care for you. Scott, we've talked about this. Just you is good enough for me. I know, but I need to do this for me also. To put into practice what you taught me. That things should be done the right way. The honorable way. And not always the Scott way. To honor parents and to love you well. I love that there's the honorable way versus the Scott way. That feels fucking right. It just from what we've seen of Scott. Oh, Scott, I look forward to that day then. But for now, we need to sleep for tomorrow. Ever the practical one, are you? Just the opposite of me, the dreamer. You're right, of course. But just for a bit, can we look at the stars like we used to? Only for you, Scott. Only for you. That is the Scott way. But the Sammy way is just to take 0 damage from everything. Always. She's getting outpaced by everyone. Meanwhile, Andrew's over there. He thinks he's on the team. The Dark Mages think they're on the team. 10 days later in Eastern Hesselon, although an eventful travel day, his mountain passes sure are deserted. The few villages out this way are very isolated, with fertile lands inland. It takes someone very stubborn to stay. Stubborn, huh? That's what Hesselon is known for. Your personality makes a lot of sense. I may have picked up that trick. You certainly haven't dispelled the notion that Aberta is full of boisterous farm boys. I find the odd amount of comfort seeing you two still go at it like recruits. I'm sure the two of you were an interesting pair then. I would love to hear stories of those times, but dusk descends and we best find shelter. Yes, you're quite right, Emily. An old fort lies deeper into the pass to the east. It should provide good cover for the night. R and I plan to take a team out to scout. We don't expect any trouble, but things seemed to go south when we split up. Glad to see you're being prudent, Scott. 2 years ago, that would not be the case. You never know with isolated regions. You have to be very stubborn to stay here, or be very desperate. We'll be cautious, Joe. If we don't return in 2 hours, you should come and expect trouble. Let's gather the team and head out, Scott. We'll do, Ariana. But hopefully we'll get some smooth sailing. Just this once. No, Joe. Are the pre-promotes just constantly gonna be benched? Force benched? Heck, I can barely see 3 feet in front of me. I wish I had eyes like Keegan, just without the tendency to steal what they see. There'd not be much for him to filch from here. This fort has been empty for nearly a century. It said 1,000 men died within these walls, trapped by enemies with the peaks blocking escape. Cheery story, that one. And sure to keep folks away, which is just fine by us. Although, it's been many years, but this place seems cleaner, less ransacked. Like someone planned for our arrival? That's not... Wait. Footsteps! Behind me. I'd heard you abandons were led by young pups. The trap worked as planned, but I'd hoped it'd be fewer. Who are you? What trap? Not a bird in you first, dense as they say. And that is not who I am, boy. All that matters is what your party will make me, which is an exceedingly rich man. You will come with me, dead or alive. I'll give you a chance to spare your life, and my men a fair bit of trouble. Lay down your arms. We will not. We won't carry you or Mivarna or anyone. Then, dear girl, you shall die. Good day. Get back here, you coward. Face me like a man. Scott, stay put. Running off makes his job easier. You're right. That's exactly what he wants. They plan to trap us behind the high walls, as those men were 100 years ago. Everyone stay tight. Joe will come. We just need to hold out. Oh, it's gonna be a survive map. Okay. Who is forced versus not allowed? Okay, we get Ariel. We can have Nancy if we want her. I think I'd rather have Keegan, honestly, and Emily. No Weston. No Weston, no Luke. Keegan needs weapons, though. It's a fog map. Oh boy, a lot of enemies. Treasure chests up there. What have we got that's stealable? Nothing so far. Let's split you up on different halves. You go here as well. We might sell the body ring, honestly. How much is it worth? $12.50. The other option is Michelle. Has pretty low con. But she's weighed down by the killing edge. And that stopped her from hitting some doubles. But I think she'll be fast enough not to need it. Hopefully. Yeah, trapped just as fish in a barrel. I have plenty of time to sit and study this magic shield. Yes, I will sit here and let my men handle this. All too easy. Alright, Keegan could dagger here. I think we just have Sammy Iron Axe instead, though. Iron Bow this wyvern. Wind you. Wind sound effects. Oh my god, the just shy moments. Constantly being just shy. Okay. We heal you up. It's okay. Heal up Michelle. Okay, Iron Lance you. Support Sarah. Iron Bow you. Get a Pure Water. Pure what? Frost. 2-3 range magic. Okay. Anima gets a little gift. Iron Lance you. Light up torch. Oh. Well, that might be a problem. I guess maybe I just scotted my way into problems. Ariana, I'm so sorry about this. What do you need to apologize for, Scott? This isn't your fault. I almost ran off again, just like I always have and always will. Running off with from those I love, just like my father. But Scott, the difference is you didn't run. You stayed by my side. This way we can face this, together. Only because you stopped me. What does that say about me as a rash action that was my first instinct? It says I'm the same as my dear old dad. It says you listened to me, not instinct. You've told me before your father was irrational, not listening to anyone or anything. You were just the opposite. You may have felt one way, but you acted another, and that truly defines you. Wow. Thanks, Ariana. You know, I lose it when I think I'm like him. Can't stand the thought of that happening. It won't, Scott. I know you. You're not him. And you never will be. For everyone's sake, I hope you're right. Get the Lord supports. Okay. We need Keenan to dodge something. Maybe I shouldn't have charged so far, so recklessly. So Scott, I did it the Scott way instead of the right way. Oh, he's gonna get a good level too, isn't he? No, he got a bad level, so if we reset, it doesn't matter. Smite hits on defense. Yeah, too bad you're fighting fucking Sammy. Sammy Kablammy. Guess I won't be trouble for you guys anymore. Can't fight, fall back. Yeah, that's what happens when you do things the Scott way. Subscribe!